Hey guys, welcome back in. Going to continue this playthrough here. I spent a bunch of nanites, so I want to reclaim some of those and just continue with the storyline, stuff like that. Maybe run around a little bit in this system, see what I can find, and I think that's about it. I want to make sure I grab a movement module before I leave. Should still have enough left to buy one. Let's grab that. Now we gotta start making nanites again. This cell, this will help out a lot. Let's see what that is for value. Okay, that one's on the lower end. Alright. It'll help out quite a bit though. I'm gonna see what envoy I have too. See, I never checked these shelves, did I? I can get a good amount of stuff out of these crates. Them down there. Merchants. Okay, it's the same as the last one. Can already get around a little bit better. Oh, and I forget to go to the teleporter. I don't know if you actually have to do this, but I always do it so that I know it'll show up in my list. Okay. So I want me to go somewhere over there. At least it's a paradise planet. Hopefully it looks pretty nice, and I want to see if I can dig up some berry technology as well. See where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, if I look in the bottom left-hand corner, it'll tell me how far away I am from my target. What I tend to do is wait till I'm a couple hundred units away, and hopefully I can see it. It's 400 units. Some type of ship following me too. I can't remember what type of item I'm looking for when I do this. I'm going the right direction now. Try to land somewhat close to wherever the target is so I don't have to run around too much. Now it's going back up. Back towards that marker. I'm just gonna land. Probably good because I want to start scanning some animals and stuff too. Probably gonna be a predator. Maybe not. I'll get 11 creatures on this planet. Be a good amount of nanites. Alright, where are we going? Oh yeah, I can move around a lot better now. Right. Grab some words real quick. Whoops out. It's a creature. Creature. A bunch of stuff to scan here. Didn't even see this guy. All I saw his landing gear. Not enough stuff. That's all right. look at creatures here. Okay, they're all underwater. Only one of them's rare. One of them's nocturnal, though. Oh, and I should be looking for berry technology. It's way over there. I think I'm gonna head towards the water. Oh, we got a bunch of sodium down here, though. We'll grab that. We're gonna need to get a bunch of sodium nitrate. So. All this sodium. I always try to harvest all this stuff when I see it. I said they put them in these really big bunches now. This oxygen. Okay. See if I can find some water now. Daylight's breaking now. See if I can find that nighttime creature first. Get that over with. So we got some actually water right here. Nice, I got a bunch of those ancient data structures right there too. Be good for that navigation data. Here. This is not very deep. Just go back to the surface for a second. Yeah, you can scan some of the fish from the surface. You don't have to risk drowning under there. Doesn't work for the deep fish, but some of the surface ones, it's not too bad. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of going underwater early on in the game. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna find here. Can I get the nocturnal one? Okay, there's still one rare underwater. Might have to try a few different spots for that. It's probably going to be in deeper water than this. I actually got kind of lucky that I got that many fish here. Alright, where's my ship? I want to go over to that ancient data structure. Pick up that stuff. Sometimes you get the, those drop pod maps in these also. I did get 3 of those. Oh, it's not even a drop pod thing. It's yeah, it'll locate a drop pod. Okay. Oh, it's too far away. I was thinking it was an automatic unlock thing, but it's not. Run around a little bit here. Seems like a pretty mellow planet. What do we have? Sac venom. I was hoping that'd be a curious deposit. Alright, we got more over there. Got another one over there. Yeah, the sac venom I don't even bother with. It's not worth trying to pick them up. They don't give that much money, and they can really damage your stuff. They're not going to kill you, but they'll break your technology. You get hit by them. Don't even have to dig up technology. You can just walk over it now. Buried caches. Get over and grab that one. Actually, that one's a little bit closer. Damaged machinery too. And I try to always pick up words every now and then, also because you're going to need a bunch of them for later on. So I try to just kind of pick them up as I move past them. There it is. Grab this one. Oxygen. It's oxygen. Yeah, I think you need like 30 or 40 words know, for the I think it's unlocking base parts or something like that. Quest. Try to pick up a few here and there. This is one of the newer biomes too, with all the funky new trees. They try to change things up every now and then, change some of the biomes. Crystal sulfur. Quick peek in here. This is a little bit deeper water. See if I can find that last creature. Oh, got a storm brewing. Just change the water, it's really nice. Down here. Might be a few different things on this scan. Down here and grab one of these. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up, you can do it. Yeah, a lot of times if you just start scanning stuff, those rare creatures will show up. They're normally not as bad as the underwater one, as the underground ones. Underground creatures can just be maddening. Have to try a different body of water. All right. Anything interesting on this side? Oh, deeper than I thought. Don't want to get stuck under here though. They do so good on some of this stuff. You know, some of these environments actually feel very alien. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. Let's see if I can find a large body of water. Keep an eye out for these data structures too. Yeah, that'll really help me with finding ships and stuff like that so I can buy more maps. Alright. So let's just upload what I have so far. Quite a few. Oh, and I never named that other planet, did I? Oh, looks like these are already done. Okay. Alright, this one's already explored too. So let's see. Pick up one of those. No, I wanted to move these maps over. Oh boy, my inventory's full already. Oh, I'm getting a lot of maps out of that. Alright, let's see. So we can find a building around here, right on this water. Okay. We can just land somewhere here. I'm actually looking for a larger body of water than this, though. Let's just see how deep this is. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. Actually, I want to switch over to third person too. I'm always trying to kind of scan around for ships as well. So, what's this? I have a regular beacon. Wouldn't mind running around this planet for a little bit. Seems to be pretty nice. Alright, well, we're gonna find our settlement. And it doesn't want me to land. There we go. Actually, switch back over to first person. Pirate attack happening. That's alright. I'm not gonna bother with those. I'll just start bombing the building here. Let them do their thing. Another pistol. Yuck. I think I will just burn off that stuff. Actually, I have more in my ship. So we're gonna have... should only take a few minutes, so I'm gonna burn this stuff off just to make some room and be back shortly. Oh, I got some rusted metal too. So yeah, just be a few minutes. Alright guys, so I got that junk burnt off, made some nanites, and broke down that rusted metal. Now I'm doing my sodium. I'm just refining all of that. And let's see, this will go on my ship. So, actually, sell that off. Alright, quite a bit of salvage data already. Okay, sell off a few things. I think I'll poke around this area a little bit, see what I can dig up. Try to get these. Let's see here. And anything to buy. Ooh, I should grab this pyrite. Actually, okay, that'll be an easy one to get the creature on. You know what, I think I'm gonna... Actually, I'm all set. I was thinking about buying that pyrite, but I got enough tritium on me. Nothing to buy there. Alright. Get our head out here. Alright. buried tech over there, so I'll head over there. Oh, got all this stuff too. Try to get a good supply of oxygen too. I've been using it for life support, so. Sure to scan some of this underground stuff too. But there's a bunch of salvage data here, so try to scoop up as much of that as I can. And I want that stuff when I get to the anomaly. I'll get myself some building stuff. Damaged machinery. I've had really bad luck with damaged machinery so far. I mean, it's nice that I'm getting nanites out of them, but I'd like to get some upgrade modules. And always to the left of, when you're looking at the screen on one of these, the left-hand side will be damaged. Some berry technology. It's always on the left-hand side. Just in case you're trying to play this without a HUD or something, it'll always be the left-hand side of the monitor. More over there. A lot of hazardous plants here. Oh, I forgot to grab missions of the space station. Oh, next time I go up there, I want to make sure to grab some. A lot of times I don't even bother shooting those plants, I just use my terrain manipulator to get rid of them. Especially when I get a good amount. Yeah, got over 1,000, so. What's that? Copper. Armored clam. Yeah, normally I'll just go like a couple hundred units away from my ship and do like a big circle to kind of scavenge up when I can. I should grab that dihydrogen too. Don't have very much. Seems like you always need it for something too. A little bit of oxygen. I still have to unlock my solar panels too. That's the main reason I'm grabbing so much buried tech. Plus I'm going to want to unlock my refiners and all that good stuff too when I get to the anomaly. I think I unlock it in the next jump. So. Yeah, I might want to kind of camp out in the system a little bit though. Seems like it might be pretty resource heavy. So I know there's another buried tech here somewhere. I like to try to keep like a, like at least 1,000 of all the most common stuff. Alright, so we got a tech here. Yeah, 800 units away. I wasn't planning on going that far away. Got another buried tech over here. It's why I like kind of running around like this sometimes. Ooh. Oh, okay, good. I thought I was going to be in trouble there. Because you can just run into random stuff you wouldn't even be looking for. Yeah, like I could just roam around planets for hours, not really get anywhere. I got a bird over here. I'm sure this stuff is scanned. See if there's anything in this water. Not very deep. Still need that last creature. sure I saw another buried tech. I could have swore I saw one. Go back this way a little bit. Oh, got a word. Salt. I don't need salt right now. Oh, got 2 more words. Head back towards my ship. I could have swore I saw another berry technology. Maybe that's it. I'll head towards that. I think I'm going to be on the other side of the building now. Yeah, this must have been the one that I saw. Better way, actually, for that buried cache. They did start adding some pretty good stuff to these buried caches, so imagine, yeah, like photon cannon upgrade. I already got that. Check out that buried cache too. Oh, we gotta also have a buried technology. Alright, what did we get out of rid of that? Taking that. Oh, I get more dihydrogen. Alright. So we hit up that side. Now I'll head over towards this other side a little bit. Not going to go quite as far. to see if there's anything close. Actually, grab this. Sometimes these can be good too. They tend to give you crafted items. Yep, crystal soul blade. You can get some, like granite, stuff like that out of them sometimes. That stuff you can break down into gold, silver, platinum. Ooh. I need to be a little more careful. Pretty cool little formation though. Grab that gold bolt. No white pirates are attacking. Yeah, this is a pretty cool little slot. Oh, they must be attacking that minor settlement. Maybe that last fish is down here. Not looking good though. Oh, some vortex cubes. Oh, it's a pretty cool area. I have like little odd like caverns and stuff like this. Down here. I'm seeing that I can't find that last underwater creature. I was hoping maybe it would be in, like a little area like this. Doesn't look like it though. I'm just looking for anything that I can scan. That's about it though. This must be a high conflict system. It's like the second or third pirate attack I've seen. Just a quick peek. Yep. High conflict. That's too bad. Grab that. Oh, more sodium. Here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, do have a buried tech over there though. Go grab that, head back towards my ship. I'm sure I've got some stuff that I've got to refine too. I've always got stuff to refine. Especially this early in the game. Later in the game it isn't too bad, but early on it seems like you're constantly using your refiner. Actually, I don't think I've seen a single sentinel here either. No. I've had no trouble harvesting anything. A lot of times you start to get dihydrogen, sentinels attack you right away. Alright. Sure, I've got some stuff to put in my ship too. My ship. Some more copper. Okay. I definitely do have some stuff to refine. I think I'm actually going to sell that at the space station. That warp cell in. And I can toss in here. At least I got a good amount of salvage data in right now. Alright, I'm gonna run in and run off some more of that stuff. I'll set this thing going and I will see you guys shortly. Alright, so cleaned up a few slots in my inventory. Get some of the stuff moved around though. And over there. Oh yeah, I burnt off that copper and stuff too. A little bit of sodium I had too. That. Go and sell off some stuff. Vortex cube, I don't need it. I don't need that. In my ship, I don't really need. Oh, actually, I should see if I can get a couple of drop pods too. Alright. Add a couple slots. Seems to be a pretty easy planet to get around, so run over there. Further away than I thought. See if there's any buildings that are close by though. A lot of times I'll just fly you know, like a minute or so, see if there's anything to scan in the buildings. I will stop every now and then, see if I can find that last creature. Yeah, they'll just pop up randomly, so you can try a bunch of different things, try to get them to spawn, but you never know when they're gonna pop up. Oh, the underwater ones, I just kind of wait a few seconds, just so everything loads in, and I'll actually go under. It does take them a couple seconds to pop in. It's not looking too good. Yeah, a lot of times if you start scanning stuff that's around you, it'll force them into spawning, but I think I've got pretty much most of the underwater stuff scanned already, so just want to make sure to keep an eye on your oxygen level. What I will do is, because this is a pretty good sized little island, I'll check the other side while I'm here as well. Unfortunately, they don't tell you, like, how deep these creatures go. Oh, there's a bunch of extinct ones. Wait. Okay, so I do have a rare underwater, and he's always active. Making sure it wasn't only available, like, during the day or during the night. Looking for a tiny red dot now. Not seeing one. I'd like to try to give them a few seconds, kind of change position a little bit too. Nope, nothing here. Anything to dig up here too. Doesn't look like it does. Let's continue towards that drop pod. Continue to try to look around for crashed ships too. Never know where those have been pop up either. Hope and grab that last creature because it'll give me a bunch of nanites and be able to grab like 2 or 3 upgrade modules. just from having that last creature. Yeah, it's a rare creature, so it should be actually rare to find, so. It should just pop right in, so. You got a drop pod right here. That'll be a free one. Give me a chance to kind of run around the area a little bit and see if there's anything else to dig up. Actually, I got enough. I'm just going to start throwing a rusted metal away. Got enough ferrite dust. Alright. So we're going to need a nano tube. Actually, let me just craft like 3 of these. 3 of these. Like that berry tech's only 165 units away, so I'll just run over and grab it. It just happens to be right next to one of these. I'd like to find a curious deposit, you know, cluster that I can farm, get a bunch of nanites that way. And a monolith over there. Very cautious score, so I'll grab that. Some silver. Very careful with it. That berry tech I can also break down into nanites as well. Early on, I'd like to save it to unlock building parts. Is that it? What's that? Is that salt? I am gonna run over and see what that building is. I can tag it. It might not be anything, but I should be able to get a navigation data at least. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay. I flew right past this. Ooh, nanites. Try this first. Alright, some launch fuel. Definitely use that. Yeah, so it was worth running the 500 units just to get all this stuff. And got a stock tracker in here. Not bad. See if there's anything that's close to here. Probably isn't. It's too far away. Oh, ancient data structure. I definitely want to grab that. What do I have for... Okay, got a good amount of condensed carbon now. Sometimes it takes forever to build up this stuff. And when I get back to my home system, well, I can't do it right away, but I would like to set up a little oxygen farm. I use oxygen a lot to expand on some of the different materials. You can kind of duplicate it. Stuff like, chlorine or ionized cobalt, and make a good amount of money with that early on. There's not much over there. I'm gonna head back towards my ship and dig up anything I see along the way. Buried cache. Yeah, looks like a couple different buried technologies. Go for the one that's further away first. Well, just gonna land right on that. A little too close. Come on, pick it up. Should be another buried technology. Ship. We got plenty of the hazardous flora here. Definitely not going to run out of oxygen. before I get too far ahead of myself, I want to upload these. I don't want to accidentally mess out on those. Because you can only see 6 at a time. Right, those are all done. Beacon. Point. I'm going to land here. I do want to take a run down to the water also. See if there's any creatures in there. Take a dip. Pretty cool formations here. Got a building over there. Nothing down here. I'm not going to waste my backpack getting up that, so what I can do is just build a tunnel. It's probably easier just to fly up, but at least this way I can, you know, jump up in stages if I have to. Not have to worry about doing it in one shot. There we go. Oh, a bunch of them. Alright. Let's see what this unknown building is. It's most likely just going to be a beacon. Yep. Alright. And ship is over that way, so I'm just gonna look for any buried tech along the way. Actually grab that one first. Off again. I may have already gotten that buried tech. These ones I haven't though. I always end up going to the furthest one away first, and then work my way back towards my ship. That way. There's a couple more over here, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with them. Engine data structure. So almost didn't make that one. I'm gonna end up breaking something here soon. I'm hitting the ground quite a bit. Sodium nitrate. Oh, we got a chemist machinery too. Alright, head back over. Myself charged. I always try to keep my backpack fairly charged, especially at nighttime. It'd be hard to see little areas you can fall off pretty easily. Alright, and I know I picked up a couple things to stick in my ship. See, I can always go and sell these too. That's a quick $1.5 million. You know, it's what, 4.5 million that I could get just by selling those. But I want to hold on to them for now. Building was. Oh, it's a trading post. Actually, I will swing in here because Normally there's a lot of freebies. Also give me a chance to see some of the ships that are available here. The tree growing right through the thing. I can't destroy it either. No crates here. I do want to pick up a new ship soon too. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll just run off some of the stuff that I need to run off. Get this stuff going. There's really not very much though. Yeah, it's only good. Well, I have to do all the steps though. So it'd be a couple minutes, so I'll just run this stuff off and I will join back up with you guys shortly. There we go. Alright, so grab these nanites. What's up? Alright. Shuttle. Quick peek around, see if I anything. The solar. Fiber. Alright. Well, we'll head right over to that drop pod. I don't think there's any. Check this thing. Oh, exosuit charts. Anything to sell. I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. A lot of times I would try to set up like a trade route or something like that, but I'm gonna wait until I have a economy scanner installed before I do that. That'll take a little while to get to. I'll just set. Still trying to find that last creature too. Let's just ditch over here for a second. I'm trying not to use up too much fuel doing this. Alright, let's go right here because there'll be a beacon there. See, if I land somewhere, I try to land somewhere that, you know, probably a place with a landing pad, but if not, I want to at least be able to, you know, grab navigation data and, you know, maybe a couple of resources. I like to land just for the heck of it. Another microprocessor. Must have put it right in my ship. An underwater creature. Not looking good. What's that? Trawler. There's another building over here somewhere. Take a run over and see what that other building is. side. This last underwater creature is not being very kind. Let's see what's over here. These black. Give myself a free word. So you can do knowledge of the past, but that's digging up stuff. A lot of times I just want to just keep moving. I'm not too concerned with money. So I do want to check out this water. That's a lot deeper than I thought it was. No go. I wonder where I'm gonna find this creature. It's probably gonna be in like a shallow pool somewhere. Probably looking in the wrong area. They just randomly show up though, so it's kind of difficult to tell. Almost didn't make that one. Alright, there's my ship. We've got sack venom over here. Yep, sack venom. Oh, got an ancient data structure though. Run over to that. Yeah, these things you don't want to mess around with too much. Oh, I need gloves to pick them up anyway. Yeah, you get too close to them, little spikes come out. They like to break your technology. A bunch of junk in the way of these structures though. Navigation data. Oh, another exosuit chart. That's what I'm after, so good. I'm glad I stopped here now. Got a few things. Grab that varied tech. Yeah, there was a time when you were getting buried technology, you'd only get like one at a time. So they definitely lessen the grind on that. It could be really annoying. Now it goes a lot quicker. I'm gonna take one more look. I'd really like to get that creature to spawn. Not gonna be here though. It's Probably like a little tiny shallow pool somewhere. At least this has been a good planet to try to run around on, though. You don't have constant storms or anything. Alright, we got a big body of water, though, here, so... this might be where we'll find it. Go to one of these islands and land. Just looking for the right island. This one. I'll actually go over here. I think that's a plaque right here. So I can land here and get a word at the same time. Alright. Run over here. I think we got a storm that's about to start up. Give these creatures a second to pop in. Now go down. Not seeing anything at all. Get right down here. Oh, I'm just gonna go right to that drop pod then. Oh, I got an incoming message. Alright. I'm actually gonna go over here. Park here. Okay, take a little look at my inventory here, see if there's stuff I can move over. I picked up a few things. I think quite a few of those maps for free, so it's always a plus. Alright. No. You got those dingbats flying by. gonna grab this stuff out. Guess I should have enough nanites to pick up an upgrade. Get my last movement module. The space station. Oh, I also want to make sure I grab any missions there too. Alright, hypercell, nice. Or hypercore. You can get some good stuff out of these damage freighters now. That one, grab this one. At least all these are typically in the same area. Once you know the layout of them, pretty easy to find the cargo pods. You know, like a lot of times when I do the refining, when I, you know, take a little break to do refining, I'd rather just take like a little 5-minute break and do that than to end up with a huge stack of stuff to refine. You know, stuff that takes like 20 minutes to refine. I don't want to have a huge gap like that, so I'd rather just take a few little 5-minute breaks and do that refining. It also helps keep my inventory a little bit cleaner. Until I start picking up more of it. Anyway, let's charge that. Those little breaks are kind of nice because it gives me a chance to, you know, grab a drink or use the bathroom or whatever also. So that drop pod's over there. There is a buried tech here. Looks like there's a few of them. Oh, we got a landed pilot too. Wonder if I can get over there before he leaves. Oh. He was here somewhere. There he is. Hopefully I can interact with them. Sometimes they spawn in bad locations. Yeah. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have a pilot to talk to. I was hoping to grab a hazard protection module. He must be buried inside the freighter. Wonder if I can see him. Oh, I hate the change that they did to this camera. Yeah, he's buried in there somewhere. I hate it when they do that. Especially if you're doing some of the especially if you're doing some of these challenges. Where you're trying to things down. Oh, I'm not going down there. Oh, it's not bad. Alright. I have a feeling it's buried in bedrock, though. Oh, it might not be. Nope, I'm good. I'm only doing that because I know I saw a damaged machinery over here. Yeah, some of those challenges you can't do, if you're doing like a no starter ship challenge or whatever, you can't, you know, I don't know what I'm looking for. There are certain rules, and sometimes those landed pilots won't spawn for you. And they don't show it very often, so when you see them, it's all, you know, you get all excited, and then you can't even interact with them to do the objective you're looking to do. Alright, let's go to that drop pod, I guess, which is right in the area I was going. Oh, I've got a flag here, though. Is this one going to be empty too? Alright, at least I got something out of that. Alright, let's get to that drop pod. I always try to hit these save points first. That way I don't leave without getting them. By the time you unlock your backpack slot, you just take right off. You get all about the save point. Oh. You know what, I'm going to set up my refiner here. Use condensed carbon. See, it takes a couple minutes for each of those to run through. That. I'll do a backpack slot this time. Please, that one. So we can break that down. This I don't need. One down. That's still got 30 seconds. Okay, oh, it's right here. Move some of the stuff over when I get back to my ship. I'm not going to go too nuts with it. A little bit of sodium. Free up a slot there. How long will it take? 600. It's going to take a while. Yeah, 6 minutes. Don't pick that up. Alright, so that'll give me a couple slots back. Alright. See if there's another data here. Right. head back to the main ship and make some room. Let's see how much of this. Alright, I got 19. Alright. I still have a little bit of room, so I'm gonna grab a couple of these salvage datas. One there, one over this way. It's going to be down in the cave again, too, isn't it? I always kind of look around in areas like this before I actually jump down into them. Okay, it's right next to an outlet anyway. I just want to make sure I'm not going to jump into an area with a bunch of hazardous plants right around it, or in the middle of a cave system that I'm gonna have trouble getting out of. Alright, the ship's over there. If there's anything else here. There's a drop pod over there. Is that actually true? Second to charge up. If I would take a free drop pod. No, I won't. I was gonna say, that seems weird that they were that close. Run down here and check this water real quick. I think I'm probably gonna find that creature in like a small pool of water like this. Or there'll be absolutely nothing in here. No, that's gonna be too shallow. Too shallow. How about this side though? Doesn't look much deeper. That's way too shallow. That was worth a shot. Actually, I'd probably be able to see it from shore. If it was in there. That was nothing there. How far away is that? movement shift. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep thinking I'm gonna fall right into that crevice. Alright. I wasn't planning on running around that much here. Alright, let's I do anything. Let's pop a new map. We get another drop pod lined up and transfer some of this stuff over. Alright, getting quite a bit of salvage data now, so that will help out. Oh, that warp cell too. Stick that there for now. Let's see all this smoke here. I don't know if that's... Alright, I thought maybe there was a damaged machinery right there, but that's not. Alright. Should have another drop pod marked somewhere. One right over here. Is that the same one? I don't think so. Good. I'm starting to wonder sometimes they will send you the same one. Alright, let's go upgrade that. And make sure I use the save point. And while I'm here, I'll do another one. That one close too. 5 minutes away. Not bad. We'll have to create one of those. Metal. Oh, we got a thing up here. At least I'm managing to get a few drop pods out of the way. Like a little bit more inventory space. Alright, and head over to that strangers thing. Check this water real quick. I would really like to get that last animal. It's actually getting annoying now. Typically, when you're not looking for them, you find them. I would hate to have to come back to this planet just to find one creature. And they don't give you any hint of where to find them. It just says always active. Over here. I know I did see a building. There we go. And there's no building there. Okay, it's just a beacon. Let's see what this is. 8 minutes. I think what I'll do is I'll just clear this thing out, this part of the mission, then I'll head back to the space station. Probably just save there, because I'm gonna have to be jumping off of the night. But probably pick up tomorrow morning and play a little bit more of this. Try to get some stuff done. We do some more exploring in this system too. A couple of the planets look pretty nice. Oh, I want to go back to first person for this, so I can see how far away the target is. 900 units, so got a ways to go. That says 3. Yeah, hey, because I'm never sure what I'm actually looking for. Sometimes it's just like, oh, it's close, under 100 units away. Land right here. There we go. All right, get a movement module. the Artemis. There we go. Full spitter. And I don't want to install that, so I'm going to go there, unpin. Alright, so that should begin the Artemis quest line, so good to start up. Go grab this oxygen. I thought his ship was supposed to spawn here. Maybe that's the next part. It must be the next part of it. See if there's anything close. We'll grab that, I guess. Head right back to my ship. Actually, what do I have for nanites? Okay, I will have enough to get a movement module. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell that one that I just had drop for me. That way I can get some nanites for that. I've got a word over here. See if there's anything else around. We have a building. Take a quick look at that. That's another one of these. All right. Couple little scans, see if anything pops up. It's abandoned. Yep. If we stop here, I'll be able to get a couple, you know, like 100 or so nanites out of this. Here. I really hate that camera. I wish they didn't change that. Alright, I don't see any hanging plants. There's probably going to be one in here though. Yep, there's going to be one right next to the door. what I'm after though, is this thing. Yeah, 150 nanites. That's kind of where it's stopping at least. Get rid of that. What do I have for room? Alright, let's subtract that my ship. Ship is out of range. Charge that up. Of course, I lost the edge right away. I'm gonna make a loop. I hate it. Sometimes they like sink into the ground. Normally I wait a little bit longer before doing this, but I might as well grab them while they're here. They're not knocking me all over the place yet, so... I don't know, these things seem slower to me. Maybe because I'm used to permadeath, I don't know. They don't seem nearly as aggressive. Maybe it's because I'm kind of new into the game too, into the save. Alright. Okay, just run out of there now. This body of water over here. How much do those sell for? 69 apiece. Go in here real quick. Just refine those. Maybe some quick nanites. That lamp going. And we'll be right back in a couple minutes. Just gonna let that stuff run off. Alright, wanted to try to get some of the stuff burnt off, but I think it's going to take quite a while to do this living slime. Yeah, I'm not going to wait for that. I'll have to do that later on. I think I do have a little bit of sodium that I need to combine. So, get that out of the way. Alright. I will grab, I'll do one more drop pod. I want to check this water real quick too, while I'm here. Oh, I got a big batch of oxygen on the other side of the lake too. Let's go craft one of those. Jump in this water real quick. No animal. Oh, I thought that was a batch of oxygen. Must have been those crystals. Oh my god. That. Actually, just jump right into camera mode. Make sure that wasn't a big batch of oxygen. Doesn't look like it was. Alright. Right out in the middle here. Wonder where that creature's hiding. Get over to that drop pod. Yeah, it was a big thing of oxygen. Oh no, it's data structures. Oh. I'm picking those up because I've had pretty good luck with them so far. I have to get a bunch of maps when I go back to the space station too. I'm gonna see if I can find some crash ships. Start making a little bit of money. Why do I always have a thing of freaking sodium? It's always like a little bit. Alright, let's get over to that. It's far away though. I should be able to unlock the anomaly soon too. I think it's after my next warp. Anyway, I can go get finally get my personal refiner. Need to get some nanites together first, though. I can probably find some curious deposits around here too. Gotta take a look at the other planets in this system, see what they have. Alright, toss that one in the cat. I see some water over here. See if anything pops up. I doubt it will in this area. Down here at all. This will be good for hazard protection. Let's get rid of that. Anything real close. Not really. Grab that one. Should be one over here. Get a couple here. I really like to hide those hazardous plants with a bunch of vegetation. Alright. This. I keep accidentally using regular carbon in my laser by accident. I like to typically use condensed carbon. Alright, and I might as well do another. To one of those, that my ship. Okay, so the anomaly is here. I thought I had to do one more jump. So I've really got to get some nanites together now then. But except for the anomaly gets pretty expensive pretty quick. almost 5 hours away. Grab very tent. Yeah, I don't feel like going all the way over there. Then I'm gonna head straight to, I'm not even gonna bother with the anomaly. I'm gonna go straight to the space station. I keep forgetting this is a high conflict system, so I think it wants to scan you for everything. Get in here, that way I can have a safe place to save. I don't really like saving on the anomaly or a freighter. I've had bad experiences loading in and running into an issue. You know, sometimes like stuff won't render correctly. Alright. Well, I think, I don't know if I can buy a movement module right now or not. Yeah, because I already bought one earlier. So next time I log in, I'll have to grab one. I've already used that up. Alright, well, I think, that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. I'll just continue tomorrow, probably jump on in the morning, do a couple more hours, and see where I get from there. So appreciate everybody swinging in, and I will see you next time.